Here's how you can get text messages, WhatsApp messages, GPS location, I mean the current and the history, and to get the exact GPS location of a phone on demand. That's right, you can send a secret command to that phone. I'm going to show you how to do this without having the phone or being anywhere near it. And most people always ask, will they know? The answer is 99.9% no, they won't. These things are set up in a way that, yeah, you can gather this information without the other person knowing. You could do it without installing any software to the other phone. You could also do it without having the phone or being anywhere near it. So here goes. This is what you need. The OTA spy apps that are offered in ProSpy. These things gather information like nobody's business, okay? Text messages, WhatsApp, GPS, things like that. You download the app to your phone, then you enter the telephone number of the phone you want to spy on. Then the app establishes a remote connection between their phone and your phone over the internet. This is where the OTA comes from, over the air. So once that connection is established and the other phone, all it needs is either a Wi-Fi connection or a cellular, data connection. In other words, it just has to be connected to its cellular network, whether it's Verizon or T-Mobile, AT&T, whatever it is, it doesn't make a difference. If it has a signal to use the cell phone, like calling features and texting features, yes, the app can and will establish or the remote connection with that phone. If it doesn't have that, you can just do it with a Wi-Fi connection. Many different ways to get this done. So once that's done, that's when you're going to be able to see the WhatsApp messages, the text messages, and everything else from the other phone. And as I mentioned, yes, GPS location. I know that's hot right now because people, if you're reaching out to somebody, they're not replying, you're calling them, they're not answering, you're not sharing location. Yes. All you have to do is once this remote connection is established, all you have to do is send a secret command from your phone, and this is within the OTA app dashboard. So you send a secret command. It's called the stealth command. And yes, stealth means exactly it implies. They will not know. Nothing shows up. Secret command sent to the other phone. The other phone won't light up, it won't vibrate, it won't ring, and nothing happens. And then it reports back to you that phone's exact GPS location as a push pin on a Google map. It's on demand. Other stealth commands include remote microphone activation, where you can send that same secret command and activate that phone's microphone. Be careful with that one, and I have something to say about it toward the after I get done. So make sure you hang around because that's important, okay? Because not everybody should be using that feature. Also, remote video activation. That's right. You can activate the video camera of that target phone, as we call it, or the phone you want to spy on, without, remotely, but by sending a secret command. And you could tell it to do a 3-minute video, a 7-minute video. You could just keep doing it, telling it to do a video until you send another command to tell it to stop. It really is quite amazing. This on top of everything else that it will get you, like photos, videos, and things like that. Now, also, without installing any software or anything else like that, all you have to do is just what you can do is just go to a website, something like, instantid.info. You enter the telephone number of the phone into the search bar, and then it gets you the approximate location, the exact location. All you have to do is send a text message to that phone. It reports back to you that phone's exact GPS location. There are so many ways. That's like that old saying, more than one way to skin a cat, So if you want to take a look at the OTA Spy App demo, just go to the bio, tap on that link in the bio, and then tap on the button that says OTA Spy App Demo. You get a great idea, a good example of how one of these things works. You'll see it downloaded to the phone. You'll see the remote activation happen, and then you're going to start to see the information accumulated to that phone. It really is quite amazing. If you use a cell phone, you can use one of these OTA apps. They really are that simple. Maybe you've tried in the past, very unsuccessful because you needed a lot of user input, a lot of bullshit to take care of. Not like that anymore. Things have gotten a lot easier with the proliferation and inclusion of artificial intelligence, AI. I'm sure you've heard about it. So give that a shot. Take a look at that demo in the bio and see if and I'm sure it's going to solve a lot of problems for you, get you a lot of questions, it'll get you a lot of answers rather to the questions you've probably been having for quite some time.